Hello and welcome to my kitchen. In today's recipe, I'll be showing you how to make a creamy macaroni and cheese using poblano peppers. Now, let's get started on the roasting process. Set your burner on a medium heat, and I'm using a roasting rack. You guys are interested in these? Cloud links it in the description area on our Amazon storefront. And we are just going to continue to roast these peppers until they're nice and charred, and that should take anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes. While our peppers are roasting, we are going to get started on softening up our onions, because this mac and cheese with the onions that are nice and soft gives it that sweet, perfect balance that we all love in a macaroni and cheese. Add a little bit of olive oil and add your finely chopped white onions. If you don't have white onions, you can use yellow onions, and if you do not have onions at home, then you can use about 1 tablespoon of onion powder. I'm going to continue sauteing our onions about 3 to 4 minutes. You do not want to burn them, okay? And once they start charring, just flip it. Enjoy the music in your home right now. You know this macaroni is going to be delicious because I've been listening to some banda, okay?
Ooh, what kind? Are you going to tell us?
Yes, la banda el recodo, el yaqui, anything that's really loud. While our onions and our poblano peppers are roasting, we're gonna boil our pasta. Our poblanos are nice and charred. What we're gonna do now is gonna remove them from our burner. And I've been using this pie plate that's been working for my steaming. And I'll show you what I do. Just place them in here. I place the lid over it and I just let them sweat, and I'm using less plastic again.
All
and
right.
Boom, almost done. You'll also need 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of butter, half a tablespoon of Mexican oregano, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, 1 cup of half and half, 1 cup of sour cream, and today I'm using the Lala Mexican sour cream that I highly recommend. Cotija Mexican cheese, panko crumbs. Take your cotija, place it in your panko crumbs. To your panko cotija cheese blend, you're going to add a little bit of olive oil. And what this is going to do, it's going to prevent the burning. We don't want it to burn, we want it to be nice and golden. And once you see that the panko crumbs have absorbed the oil, go ahead and set this to the side. Warm water. Friends, this is optional. If you love queso fresco, make sure to get half of a 10-ounce pack of your queso fresco. And of course, some freshly shredded mozzarella cheese. And after a few minutes, you're gonna notice that your chiles are nice and sweaty. You'll see that after about 8 to 10 minutes, all that skin is nice and steamy in here, and it'll just come right off, okay? So Cloud's gonna put the camera down and she's gonna help me with the rest of them to clean them up.
That's right. See you soon.
We are gonna get started on blending our sauce. Go ahead and add your roasted poblanos and make sure that you remove the seeds, okay? For those of you that aren't too sure if your poblano is gonna be too spicy, if you see any of these orangey, red, yellow tones, it's going to be a spicy one. But not to worry, this cream is going to make this so delectable that you won't even mind a little bit of spice.
But you can cut those pieces out too,
Or
right?
you can cut the pieces out. But
Okay.
this is how you're going to tell if your poblano's spicy or not. Irvy's from Sonora. Add your half a cup of warm water, half and half. And your Mexican sour cream. And now we're just gonna blend until smooth. And boom, done, amigos. Try to get this sauce as smooth as you can. Depending on your blender, that's the consistency you're gonna achieve, but we want a nice, thin, runny, smooth consistency. I only had to blend about 45 seconds here, but make it comfortable for your home. Set your pan on a medium heat and add your butter. Make sure that you do not run off or do anything else while you're melting your butter, because you do not want to burn your butter. Go ahead and add your all-purpose flour and incorporate that into the butter.
I feel like that was a warning for me. I always do that. Do the butter and run off. Get distracted.
I get distracted often. That's the only reason I say that. You want to allow your flour to cook in the butter for about 20 seconds. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to burn it, but you definitely don't want that raw flour taste. So that's why I'm just here going back and forth. I'm just back and forth. After about 20 seconds, we are going to add our delicious poblano creamy sauce. Yummy. Oh, that smells amazing. And we want to move quickly here, okay? Just whisk, 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 and incorporate that roux. Once it's nice and dissolved, we're going to start adding our seasoning. Go ahead and add your chicken bouillon, your black pepper, Mexican oregano. Give that a nice crumble in your hands, okay? Because we have some oregano haters. I didn't know if you were aware of this. You gotta hide it in there. Make sure you break it really, really well. Incorporate all those delicious seasonings. Do you smell that? Ooh, amazing, amigos.
The Mexican oregano took it to the top.
Add our onions and our garlic. Once you've incorporated all your seasoning and your delicious ingredients, we're going to start adding our cheese. Make sure that you're using freshly grated cheese. If you're using the one that's pre-shredded, it might not blend so smoothly in here, but it'll still work and you might end up with a little bit of clumping. And that's okay. It happens. At this moment, you want to set your burner on a low temperature. You can also use this sauce right here as your dip with chips. You can use it to make enchiladas. You can use it to make just about everything that requires a little bit of green sauce, amigos.
Nachos.
Nachos, yummy. Once you see that you've melted your cheese smoothly into your sauce, it's time to add our macaroni.
And add slowly. Brought to you by Cloud and Kitchen Accidents.
Although Cloud wants to be splashed with it.
I do.
Leave it to me to use a very, very small pot, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm so happy you called yourself out and I didn't have to do it.
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
You got this, honey. You got this.
Moment of silence, everyone. You put your hand up on your hip and then you mix, you mix, you mix. Finish it in the comments, amigos. Take your macaroni and place it into your baking dish. Go ahead and start adding your queso fresco. If you don't have queso fresco on hand, you can use a little bit more mozzarella and it's going to give you more of a cheese pool. We have a lot of queso fresco lovers and they're going to say, ooh, you should have put a little bit more when you get into that bite. But I'm going to tell you, keep them wanting more. Don't put any more, just put the suggested amount. And whoever gets those bits on how you crumble it with your lovely hands, well, they're going to ask you for more and they're going to come again to your house. And they're going to wash your dishes.
Oh, you're so kind.
And sweep your floors.
Wait a minute.
Once you mix your queso fresco, go ahead and smooth it out, because we're going to be adding a layer of panko. My family loves panko crumbs on top of their mac and cheese and most of our bakes. And just sprinkle over the top.
Hey, no wonder our food always tastes good.
Because I make it with love?
You're in a good mood. You're bumping over here. I don't know what's going on, but thank you.
You know what? It is true. Slowly, when you're in love or you fall back into love, whatever it might be, your food just tastes amazing. And I think I got a little bit of that mojo back right now.
We're loving it.
The whole family's loving it. I'm making up a lot of dishes behind the scenes, and I'm excited to present some of them to you guys. Just depending on how you react to certain recipes that I show you, that makes me comfortable to share a lot more that I've been working on. Which is just a big foodie. I just put things together and it just tastes amazing.
We've been snacking and eating.
Snacking and eating. Friends, make sure to set your oven at 380 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and place this in the oven for about 20 to 22 minutes. For those of you that like to meal prep and freeze these type of dishes, make sure that you thaw it out completely. You place a foil over the top, poke a few holes, and then place it into your oven at 380 degrees, and you're gonna cook it for about 35 to 40 minutes, okay? So keep an eye on that. The last 10 to 15 minutes of your bake time, make sure to remove that foil so that you can get the crispiness on the top, okay? That was a lot of information, but you guys, I'm trying to prep you for your guys' weekend so you guys can relax a little bit, because you guys know I want to relax. But you know what I have to do? Make sure to remove all your dishes from your oven, amigos.
And we hear that Mexicans are not the only people that use their oven as storage space.
Yeah, our Irish friends. I love how creamy and juicy everything stays. Who's ready for a taste?
Me with some hot sauce. Let's do this.
Okay, mis amores. Say ah. Oh, you want it with some crispy panko on the top? Let me get you a good bite. Wait, blow on it. Blow on it. As always, Views Club and Bell Notification Squad, Claude and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. We hope that you're enjoying our simple yet satisfying dishes that we're reeling out for you. I want you guys to spend more time with your families and not get stressed out over cooking. And guess what? I want to do the same thing. I love my family. I love you guys. And on that one, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios. We're using the Mexico Lindo salsa chiltepín. We mentioned it before. Claude and I absolutely love this. Just a few drops here and there. Comfort food. That's all I can say. Comfort food.
It's creamy and flavorful. That's what I like about it.
Mm-hmm. There is nothing bland. The noodles are nice and soft. You can taste the poblano, but it's not like obscene.
Yeah,
it's gentle. Mm-hmm. It's not too spicy, even with that spicy poblano that we used. It's smooth. It's almost like a tickle of pepper on your tongue. That's how smooth the poblano tastes in here. It's very, very mild. Or what I consider mild. You guys let me know in the comments. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. We love reading your comments, and I don't know, we're growing the channel and we're here, amigos, thanks to you guys. So Claude and I wouldn't be here without you guys.
No.
I'd be eating in my kitchen by myself, so it's always good to have your company.
Well, we'd be here. We just wouldn't be having as much fun as we do with the Views Club. We love you guys.
And Claude and I go on IG together at night. And we talk about you guys. And we get excited for your family. Like, oh my goodness. I'm like, oh, that looks so good. So sometimes when Cloud's harding your stuff, it's both of us doing it.
That's right.
And Cloud does have her own Instagram account. Make sure to look in the description area. And you can see my personal and Cloud's personal Instagram along with our views on the road.
That's right.
For those of you that don't want to deal with us just outside the kitchen.
We also have a Las Doñas channel, which is a sister channel. And you'll get a lot of miscellaneous things in there. And we have my personal channel with
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I got lucky. I got that big bite of queso fresco.
Nice.
I got the big one. Yeah. It's like the rosca de reyes, right? When you get the little the little señor in there.
The little toy?
The little toy, and that means that you have to throw the party. That's how this should be.
I don't know what kind of rosca you're eating. I've never had a señor in my rosca, but I'm about to go and buy it wherever you get it. Oh, you make your own rosca.
I'm gonna put a groom in there, and the next for Christmas, I'm gonna put a groom in there to see who your groom's gonna be.
Dun, dun,
Cloud's
dun,
keeping things from you guys.
Dun, 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 dun. No, guys, I'm not getting married.
That's what you keep saying.
But I am in a very loving spirit.
She is. It must be her birthday season.
It must be.
Friends, this is a great dish to take for your guys' bake-off at church. You guys know who I'm talking about. Potluck queens, this is an excellent one to take. And for those of you throwing pachanga, una fiesta, make sure to make this for your families. And don't forget, una salsita.
And for all my basic flexing queens, this was one for us.
It's just a few steps. Once you organize all your ingredients, everything else just goes really smoothly. This is amazing. Please come back and let me know what you guys thought about this recipe. And I hope that my cilantro haters are happy that I didn't put any in this. But those of you that like it, add a little bunch.
Thanks, Mom. Bye, y'all. We love you.